I'm John Gregg, your certified financial planner. In today's video, we are going to talk about the pros and cons of doing a Roth conversion, which is really a tax strategy where you take money from a pre-tax retirement account like a traditional IRA or a 401k and converting it into a Roth IRA. Let's begin by talking about the benefits, and the first one and the biggest one is tax-free growth. So let's just say you convert $100,000, it goes into the Roth IRA, and it grows to be $150,000. That $50,000 is tax-free growth, and that's huge. That is a lot of money that you are not being taxed on. So very powerful. The second benefit is going to be estate planning. And this is because it allows you to actually pass money along to your beneficiaries, your heirs, tax-free. The third is going to be no RMDs. An RMD is a required minimum distribution, and this says, the IRS says that once you turn 72, if you have money in a pre-tax account, they want you to take that out because they want to get paid. So because it's in a Roth IRA and the money coming out is not taxed, they don't really care. So this gives you a lot more flexibility when you are actually planning on your retirement income. And it's also going to help with that estate planning if that's something you're interested in. Now let's talk about the cons. And the first one and the biggest one is the tax hit that you're going to take right up front. So if you roll over $100,000, that $100,000 is going to be taxed as ordinary income. So if you're making $150,000 this year, you do a Roth conversion of $100,000, you're not going to be taxed on $250,000. And you have to also consider that $100,000 is now at the highest tax rate that you're at. So it's important to understand the tax hit you're going to take, which brings us into our second downside, which really is cash flow. So if you are having to have a big tax bill on that $100,000, you have to consider that you're going to need to pay that. So you need to have that money around to pay for that big tax hit that you're going to have if you have a large conversion. The third downside, the third con, is going to be timing risk. And I mentioned tax strategy, and this is really what I'm talking about, because where are you right now from a tax perspective? If you are not making a lot of money and you're in a very low tax rate, then maybe it does make sense. If you're in a really high tax rate and you want to do a conversion, maybe it doesn't make sense because you're going to pay those high taxes on the conversion. And on top of that, you have to think about where you're going to be. Where you're going to be from an income standpoint, but also where a tax is going to be. Because if taxes go up, then this is a great strategy. If taxes go down, then maybe it's not so much. Everyone is different, so make sure if you are considering a Roth conversion that you talk to your financial team, whether that be a financial advisor like myself or with a CPA. I hope this was helpful, and I'll see you around in our next video.